I'm starting 5 minutes early because I need to make sure everything's okay. I have to make sure the mic is working. Everyone, let me know if you can hear me. Yes? Get comfortable. I wanted to start early so that I could talk about what you might need if you're doing the stretch class. Hi, Cece. Hi, Sharon. Can you hear me okay? Yes, amazing. Okay. I got my official mic pack on. Amazing. I might look like Janet Jackson for the whole video, but you know what? That's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to put myself on my iPad. Hi there. So, just to say, this is just a 30-minute flow stretch. Hello from Atlanta. Hi, Heather. That you don't necessarily have to participate in. You can just watch. If you want to do it, great. If you want to do it tomorrow, if you are on the other side of the globe and you're like, girlfriend, it is late, I got to go to bed, then I'll see you in the morning. Okay? That is it. It's going to be another inception moment where I'm going to find myself, there it is. I'm going to find myself on my iPad because I have to step away from the screen a little bit, but I want to be able to still see your comments. Yeah? Are we ready to go? Are we ready to stretch? Let me make sure my timing is good. Oh, we got 3 more minutes. What am I doing? I am rushing. Hi, Posh. What's up? Posh S. Good. We'll wait 3 more minutes so everyone can join. I started a little early because I wanted to do a mic check. I also wanted to elaborate on what we are planning for this evening. First half hour is our stretch. Hey, Tiffany. Hi, Pam. Hi, Michelle. And the next half hour, I thought we would talk about our Sephora recommendations. I didn't want to do a dedicated video. I feel a little weird doing, I already posted Sonia G links on my IG today, which I felt very strangely about considering everything that's happening. But I also understand that Sonia has been planning these restocks well in advance before everything happened. So, hey, Papa, come on in. You might be getting another cameo from Papa Archer. Hi, Britt. What's up? Are we ready to stretch? But what was I saying? So Sunaji already had these restocks planned in advance and unfortunately happened during an economic crisis, but it's all good. And I thought I didn't want to do a dedicated video with the Sephora recommendations because everyone's doing them. I didn't want to overwhelm the audience and be like, buy this, buy that. So I thought, you know what? Let's just do it in a chat, okay? Britt, you try the Chica Holder brushes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Are we ready to go? Pops, you could come. I already told them you're going to make an appearance. You could come by and wash your hands and do all that stuff. This is so funny. I'm watching myself watching myself. Okay. All right, I'm going to get the iPad here closer to me so I can see what's happening. Okay. So, hi, my name is Alicia. I also am a group fitness instructor. Do we have any injuries in the house? That's really important, though, that you know, friends. Make sure that if you are cleared to work out or do any sort of activity, even though this is going to be fairly gentle, that you are cleared by your physician. I am not a medical professional. This video is not to do anything anti sickness, okay? This is just to get your mind right. Come on by. Here he goes. All right, friends, let's do legs a little wider than your hip, soft bend in the knees, hands on hip, and just take your hip circles around. If all else fails, do some hip circles. Very gentle. And also, if you find yourself that you're working from home and you're sitting a lot and you need a movement break, Put on your favorite song. It could be whatever. Do some hip circles. And from the side, you'll feel the stretch in the front of your hip here. Make sure that you're supporting in your low belly so you're not arching forward. See the difference with that. Keep strong here and squeeze your hips forward. Oh, Gigi, it's all good. I'm just happy that you're here. Cool? Oh, everyone is stretching and telling me about their brushes. Britt Clark is in the house. Britches, hey, hey, hey. She tried her Chico Holder brushes today and I'm sure, was in heaven. Other side, let's switch. I like to do around 10 each direction, yeah? And if you want, you could, you can use the arms, do whatever you want. Ooh, ooh. Whatever makes you feel good, especially if you feel listening to your favorite song. Less, yes, no worries, right on time. Legs stay wide, arms wide, shoulder height, hand on hip, reach over. Meow. Now, for shoulder issues that cannot reach overhead, you can take a hand behind your head and just support the neck, yes? Because I know that sometimes this is very difficult if you have any shoulder issues. So instead of extending overhead, you can just place your hand behind the head and still get something there, right? You have 4, 3, 2, single knee lift. Just start here. We marching. I know it seems very simple, but surprisingly very helpful. What do we got here? Ooh. Sarah, these hip circles feel good already because joint articulation is helpful and something to rely on when you're just feeling stiff. You know what I'm saying? I start with hip circles all the time. Whew. Jacqueline's in the house as well. Hey, hey, hey. If you want to slow the knee lifts down, you can grab under thigh to lift a little higher. Know that this will bring in a balance component, so you have to really shift onto your standing leg. And so that you're able to get the knee a little higher while keeping the chest up, right? We don't want to crouch down and pull chest to knee, but knee up to chest. If you have a little more hip flexion, yes, you can grab around the shin and lift higher. But in doing so, you got to make sure you press that opposite hip, standing hip forward, yeah? To counteract the balance. So you can be here, you can grab from under, or you can grab from over. Here we go. Just reading what's coming through. Karina did some cardio, so this is right on time. Hey, Natalie. COS. Well, I appreciate you doing this. And, oh, yes, Toya, I will do a wheelchair version. Instead of knees up, I would do reach and pull. So if anyone, actually, hold on, stay right there. Ugh. Any of my peeps who are seated, reach and pull. Yeah? So if you're not, thank you for reminding me. Toya, if you can't stand up, you reach and pull. Anything arm will help the blood get pumping. So I'll bring in that chair for more modification. So you're reaching and pulling if you're having a seat. If you're able to stand, you lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just step it out. Step it out. Cool. Shoulder time. I did this in my super chic class. I think it very helpful. Legs a little wider than your hip in a parallel stance. Let's start with bent elbows. Circle and forward. I'm giving you a bent elbow version. This could be seated or standing, yeah? Because this takes a little bit of shoulder flexibility that if it's not available to everyone, then I would suggest the bent elbow version first. Get acquainted with that. And notice as elbows circle back, you puff the chest and you curl. Cool? Keep going this direction. Whew. Oh, this is free. This is a free class for my squad. Susan's here. What's up, Susie? And now let's reverse. Reversing, as you circle back, you puff the chest. As you circle forward, you curl, right? You could do this with the straight arm version, yes. On the breath in, you lift. Exhale, you curl. If you're seated as well, the circles might not be as big, but you can do a little bit of something just so you can get the shoulders mobile, right? Let's keep on going in the same direction, sweeping back to dive forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Now, seated or standing, hands on the rib cage, thumbs middle of your back. See that, friends? Legs stay wider than the hips, soft bend in the knees, wide chest, and curl. Again, wide chest and curl. Here we go. Lift and curl. Lift. Sarah, your comment got blocked. That's so funny. Ooh. Oh my God, that's so funny. If I was babysitting Maddie, she actually will be upset that I was not playing with her. She'd be like, excuse me. Lift and curl. Amazing. Of course, anytime. Hey, Jen, what's up? Oh, Rachel, thank you. I tried to explain as clearly as possible, but I just love to share this with you because I feel I do a lot of beauty, and I thought this a great opportunity to share what I do also on the daily. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cool. Simple neck circle. Chin, and just circle around. So check this out, friends. When circling back, try not to sink. You see that? You want to counteract the weight of your head by lifting the chest, maybe not dropping your head as far back. And you can do this seated or standing. And work through each portion of this circle slowly, right? Don't crank your neck in any way. Keep the rest of your body stable. Breath in on the circle up. Exhale on the chin down. One more this direction. And make sure you go slowly, because if you have a tendency to get dizzy, then I don't want you to get dizzy in the stretch class. Keep going. Nice and gentle. Lift and curl forward. 2 more. 1 more. Excellent. Now bring one hand behind your head. Pull elbow diagonally in, and just now then chin diagonally down. You'll feel a stretch here on the back of your neck, but the back and side at the same time, which I think is a very tight spot for many of us. Carefully release. Other side. Again, hand behind. Pull chin gently down diagonally. Yes? Excellent. One more breath. Ooh. Super. I think we can move on to I want to come down to the mat so we could do a little bit of hip stuff. Yes? Okay. If you want to come down as well, I'm going to figure out a seated version for the legs. Because if you're able to at least get on one knee, I think you'll be able to do this. Otherwise, I'll have to plan a little bit better. Thank you so much for the super chats. Now, if you need support, you have a chair nearby. I like to double fold the mat so that the knee is comfortable, yes? So you can do this. You could also just use a towel. You could use a pillow. You could use knee pads. Alicia, my creaky knees. Okay, so this is what we got to do. Creaky knees, cushion it up, cushion it up. Ugh, ugh. I know. So if you can't be on the knees, then you do this standing, right? And you pull it forward and push it back. So there's a difference here. I'll give you both versions. Yes, if you cannot be on the knees, because I understand it could be very painful. Okay? The knee version, one knee back, other foot forward. Hand on the hip, tuck it forward, and release. Just do this and feel the stretch when you tuck your hip under front of the hip. Cool? If you're doing the standing, the same thing, lift the back heel, pull the hip under, and release. Notice I keep my front knee bent the whole time. My legs are wide, so we're not like this. Okay? That's a different class. Legs stay wide, pull it under, and release. If you're doing this low, you stay low. If you're up, you're up. Oh, thank you for the super chat, friends. You're so kind. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so generous. Whew. Yes, COS, do the standing one. Tuck under and release. 2 more. 1 more. Let's hold the stretch. Stay. If you're low, reach arms in front of your chest. If you're high, drag that back thigh forward. Squeeze your butt. Chin to chest. Scoop belly in. 4, 3, 2, and switch. Oh, I know. So much work. Other side, yes? Oof. Here we go. If you did the standing version, switch legs. On the knee version, switch legs, tuck it under, and relax. Here we go. Don't mind me. I'm just catching up on the comments. Amazing. And notice, fam, I'm not leaning forward, yes? If you need support, you hold on to a chair. Here we go. 2 more. 1 more. And we hold. Let's do it. Arms in front of the chest, whether low or high standing. If you're on 2 legs, drive that back thigh forward. 4, 3, 2, relax. I know. Let's stand up so we can all do this. And if you cannot stand up, let me see. I have to check out actually my friend Christy. I have to check out an app that she sent me. It's exercises for those with disabilities. So I have to brush up on those modifications so I can better guide those who are unable to stand up. So forgive me if I am not giving enough variations for those who those who need to work in a wheelchair. No worries, Mia. No worries, okay? Okay. What's next? Standing. Ugh. For those who have tight hamstrings, you cannot just stretch them. You have to activate them. So I'm going to give you 2 versions. If you want to do the standing, then legs a little wider than your hip, bend the knees, hip back, and lift. Bend the knees, hip back, and lift. That's all I want you to do. Okay? This is version 1. Version 2, you go down to all fours. If you can be on the knees, you extend one leg back, lift, and lower. That's all I want you to do. Both the exercises use hip extension to activate the glutes and the hamstrings, just like you can standing. Hip activation. I'll let you choose whichever version you want to do, okay? We'll do one leg at a time. Let's start with the right. So you're either standing or you are on your all fours. Cool? Here we go. 4, 3, 2, right leg. And lift, lower, and lift. Again, this is the standing version. If on all fours, you're down and you're up for 4, for 3, For 2, 1. Now switch. Left side. Down and up. Every time you lift the leg behind you, pull the belly up and squeeze the glutes. Good. 4 more. 3 more. 2, 1. Carefully, let's all come down. We can all do this because we're sitting down, okay? Oh, okay. Amazing. Right leg out on a diagonal. Let me lower the phone again. There we go. Oh, too much cleavage. Too much cleavage. Demonetized. Ugh. I like to use a strap. If you have a strap, or anything for that matter, anything you could loop around your foot, yes? So, right leg out on the diagonal, left foot, left knee bend, the foot's in towards the inner thigh. Now, how many times have we tried to reach like this? I see it, okay? I see it all the time. The key is you have to hinge from your hip first before you reach toward your foot. So what I would like for us to practice is simply just bringing the fingertips either side, hinging the hip forward and back. Why your booty hurt? Well, we're turning it on. That's why. Reading as we're shifting back and forth. KB, I've been working on my list all day, considering the Nude Sticks eye color in matte cocoa to stop myself from buying the ND Gold palette for, okay. That could be a good alternative. I have one of the Nude Sticks and I like it. I don't use it often because it hasn't found a place in my makeup routine and I always have to remember to use it. So that's why I haven't purchased any more. Cool. Oh, thank you, Mo. Thanks for reminding the squad to like the video. Now, let's hold. If you feel yourself here, right? If we're collapsing here, first order of business is to sit up, okay? If that's all we can stay and do, that's what you do. If you want to try and reach your foot, you can grab a strap, hook around the arch, and try to sit up as tall as you can while keeping that leg straight. If it's not a strap and you have some TheraBand, if you have a towel, whatever you can do to encourage the lift and the length, and that's what you do. Okay? Here we go. Reading while we are stretching the right leg. What do we got? Whew, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Sharon. Holy crap, out of breath. Whew. We got to take care of these knees, friends. I'm worried about these knees. Yes, EOS, grab those bands. Julie, what you got on your Nordstrom cart? What do you have in that cart, friends? We hold 2 more breaths. 1 more. And relax. Casey, this actually was a gift from Kohl's when I worked with them last year. It is a Gaia mat, and it's reversible. So one side is one pattern, the other side is one pattern. I like it a lot. Before we switch to the other leg, I want to spend time in butterfly, one of my most favorite hip stretches. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, Pauline. My name is so naughty because that comment got hidden too. Wait a minute. What do I see here? Posh, you are so generous. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Wow, thank you so much. Jilly has this Shiseido foundation in her cart, friends, in her Nordstrom cart. Hinging forward and back. If we're like this, okay, then we have to get some support and lift, okay? Forward and back. If you're actually seated, You can try to do some hip mobilization here as well. That's a great way to get the hip joints groovy, okay? That's the seated version. If you're back on in butterfly, try to sit up. Yes, use the hands behind you and try to lift. Yes, of course, this will be on the replay, friend. Oh my gosh, it's so windy here. Sharon, what are you getting from Beauty Bay? Holy, holy hole. Off topic, how do you tie the bandana? I just tie it so that it knots in the front. I don't have particularly slippery hair, so I don't find that it slips around as much. If you're ready to stay forward, you stay forward, hands in front. But notice though, we are avoiding the slouch. You gotta lift and reach forward. So it's winding over where you're at, Jilly, too, as well, I see. Oh, Gigi got some new by Terry powders. Amazing. No, it is a microphone, friend. It is a wireless mic. Isn't technology wonderful? Not a band-aid. Sharon, my heels look atrocious. Yes, butterfly is a great way to check out what your manicure situation's going through. One more side, friends, and we're done. We just have like 8 minutes left, but I'll cut it short. I feel like people are like, where's the chat, Alicia? So I know. Get your strap ready, get your elastic band ready, but first let's just start hinging forward and back, yes? I always like to start with a little bit of mobility, right? Because you don't have to just reach for it and hold. I feel that's what people do a lot of, but you can move and groove and ease in before you actually prepare your final hold, yes? Thanks, Allie. I appreciate that compliment. KB asks if anyone is going to try the Givenchy Lip Pencil Universal. Susie, thank you, friend. I appreciate you so much. How kind and generous of you. Thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that. Oh, amazing. We got someone on the morning side of the schedule. Thanks for joining, friend. And let's hold. And again, if you had your band or strap, whatever you like. I always like a little bit of length so I'm able again to lift out of the pelvis because this ain't going to do anything, friends, right? I know it's tough if you feel really tight, so use whatever you can to help change that alignment so it's more beneficial in the end, right? And then you can lean forward for a little bit of length. Susan, yes. Miss Stevens, I know. Miss Steffers, excuse me. I have to come in close. Thanks, Valerie. Amira, I'm happy that this is motivating you. I'm happy to hear that. Brown Girl Bella, who also has a YouTube channel, check her out. I'll put her link down below. Shannon, I'm so happy you got that face set. Okay, one more breath. And relax. All right, friends, let's end with just some breath drills. I'm not asking you for anything profound to happen, okay? We're gonna do 5 rounds, 5 breaths in and out. You could keep your eyes open, you could lie down, you can close your eyes. You could do whatever you like, okay? If this part is weird for you, then it's just 5 minutes and you can come back and if you want to take a water break or take a restroom break, okay? Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out. We begin. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, breathe in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath in, arms float up. They press down. 2 more. Press down. Last one, arms high. Stack the palms, they float down. They flip, lower to your lap. Last deep breath in all together. Exhale out. We made it. We made it, friends. Oh my goodness me. Oh, thank you, COS. I appreciate it. Some questions are just so silly. You know what I mean? I think I'm actually going to keep this mic on and look like Janet Jackson for the rest for the rest of the chat. Ah, and I'm sorry if, because I know when I tried a mic last time, it had poppy sounds on the playback. So hopefully, thank you, Toya. I'm going to message you tonight to kind of play with different modifications going forward. Thank you, everyone. I was really, I wasn't nervous, but I was excited to show you guys something just to kind of help through your day. You know what I mean, COS? It's just like the best. Ooh, Miss Kinky, if you're nasty. Hi, Randy. Lori's here. Is Lori's Life is here? Lori's Life is the one who was so clever in suggesting eyeshadow palette club. So shout out to her, and I'll also put her channel link down below. Please give her a visit. And we have to figure out, Lori, what palette we want to do for eyeshadow palette club. Okay? Oof. I will put this on the replay. So, and I will also put timestamps, right? If you want to see just one thing, you could go to the stretch or you could go to the chat. So we're half an hour in. I think it's time to go over the Sephora recommendations. What do we think about that? Let me put this chair away. Ah. Now, I already know, so I didn't rush to get out the mini retro. And I'm like, everyone's loving that mini retro palette by Natasha Denona. Pauline, that's a great suggestion. I think I could do a 15-minute morning stretch, or I could just do 15 minutes on here and you guys could watch it whenever you like. Let's see here. I haven't been significantly active for a solid 2.5 weeks now. And while I agree some of the fitness fear of gaining pandemic weight talk can be toxic, for me, I need it for my mental health. It's a fine line. Some people, when they see anything fitness type, it can be triggering. I always want to present the notion that exercise does not have to. Oh my gosh, Ivy, thank you so much, friend. Yes. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're so kind and generous. That exercise does not necessarily mean weight loss. In fact, weight loss is more tied to nutrition more than anything. But the benefits of exercise is uh, just better brain activity, alertness, uh, better focus, better sleep, better breathing. There's so many other benefits that I feel people overlook because I understand that we're so overwhelmed with the fitness space on social media. You see six pack abs, you see sculpted legs, you see lifted booties, and no one's talking about the other benefits of exercise that could be equally or even more so important than the weight loss conversation. So I always try to present that as this is not really about your body type, your body aesthetic. This is about just feeling good. This is about feeling better, about not being in pain if you have not been active. Okay, Toya said that Kelsey did her video on the mini retro and she had to really build up the pale pink matte for it to show up. I think that matte exists in Tropic, right? Ivy, I'm so happy you're able to make a chat, friend. Thank you again for the super chat. Kelsee is here, and I'm talking about her. Kelsee, my love, how are you? I have to watch that mini retro video, friend. I have to catch up. I have to catch up. I mean, we don't have to feel awful about our body. We could, take time to understand it and see what it needs. So when I do these stretch videos, I never want to trigger anyone, right? That is my last thing. But I always want to make someone feel good about how they feel, right? It's not so much how we look, how we feel. And I'm very passionate about presenting that possibility. And feedback is always welcome, right? If you want to see something more specific next time, you just let me know. Taya, I feel fine even though I'm chubby, and that is great. Listen, we just don't want crickety crick crick in the hip hip hip, all right? We want to make sure these skeletons carry us through a long life. Smooches. Kelsee, I'm so sorry I missed your live chat this week. Amanda, we'll talk. Okay? Message me later. Tanya's in the house. What's up? Okay, let me go on the Sephora site. I'm going to go on the Sephora site because I want to go over the just arrived so we can kind of see what's up with, what everyone's thinking about buying. Definitely not getting any of the Drunk Elephant hair products. I know one bottle will be one use for my hair. A dollop? Please. That's not going to do anything. Just arrived. And I'm also not buying the new Charlotte Tilbury serum. Listen, you know how I feel about $100 or $80 serums. I've just stopped doing that completely. Please. No freaking way. Okay, so I think everyone's consensus is that skip mini retro. Kelsee, I have to watch your video, but I think I have the only other shade that I don't have is that green matte, which looks amazing. I'm looking at all the sales here. I'm definitely gonna pick up the Fenty. The fact that the new Fenty is dropping on the first day of the sale is amazing. Okay? That is great. The mini bloom blush, that looks really nice as well. I like that. Anyone pick up the new Nars bronzers? Are we still into Nars for bronzers? What's the consensus on that? I will put down the nail polish down below. Oh, thank you, Dawn. I appreciate that. This is the Hollow Taco Unicorn Indigo Away with Aurora and Cosmic. And this is cert colors in there, like, I forgot. It's like a limited edition green that they have for just a certain amount of time. What else? Oh, I could get the Viseart Choo Choo. Choo Choo. Shoo Shoo. Shoo Shoo. I haven't picked that one up yet, so I think that looks really nice. And 20% off that looks pretty good. Clinique Power Pop Highlighter and Bronzer. There's just one shade in the Clinique Bronzer. Interesting. Hello, internet. Are you going to show me the product? No, you're just not going to show me the product. Thank you so much. Was it even available? Oh, Frenzzz. The Givenchy. Has anyone seen the Givenchy bronzers? Oh my goodness. My Sephora, whatever, is acting strangely. Do I have to download the app? Are you really going to make me do that? Of course you are. Of course you are. I'm thinking about picking up a Nars bronzer, but I'm not like keen on it. I'm not in a rush to get it because guess what? I have a lot of Tom Ford bronzers now that should be keeping me happy for quite amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Sephora. Let's see here. Huh. I'm going Chris. Hey Chris, what's going on? To get the Pat McGrath eye setting powder finally, do I want both light and medium? It all depends. Would you be able to use medium for something else than just setting? See Helix, Tim Talia didn't think too highly of the Nars bronzers. And Chris, usually I use the light under my eyes is a little more brightening and the medium all over my face, but people have told me that if you are a lighter skin tone, they use the medium as a light contour. Allie, exactly. I mean, I think it's like for luxury brands, for some reason they never go beyond medium when it comes to the bronzer shades. It's like, and I was so disappointed when Chanel released a new formulation of the Soleil Dance and Chanel. I was like, wouldn't this be a great opportunity for you to release another shade? Like, and I'm so happy I didn't get it because it just looks too slick. It looks too slick. Jen, I was looking at the Kaja Bento Box shadows. Oh, and the Bento Box highlighters as well. Yes, please. Okay, allow. Yes, please. Nope, don't allow. Sign in. Enable Touch ID. Up. There we go. Thank you so much. Continue. Sign in, please. Well, this is interesting. Oh, the Sephora app on the iPad blows. Is the Milk Blur Stick any good? Mel swears by it, but reviews are so bad. I don't use primer. I just use my sunscreen primer, so I couldn't really tell you about that product. I'm sorry, friend. Ooh, don't allow. Cancel. Okay, shop. Just arrived. Okay, I think we can now. Everyone's raving about the Tatcha, but I never use primer. Who has tried the Tatcha? It seems like everyone likes it better than the more bomb version. I'm Rocky, I'm definitely picking up some Fenty. I'm definitely picking up some Fenty. We got I really love the Artist Couture. I would I would like to upload the video comparing Artist Couture to Mel Cosmetics Rust palette tomorrow. I already have it edited. I just have to go through corrections and it should be up sometime tomorrow. Okay. And I love the Artist Couture lipsticks as well. What is this? Milk Makeup Melatonin Overnight Lip Mask. Lip mask, please. Put some CeraVe on your lips and you're good, okay? For $22, please. Save it for something better, okay? Oh, Gucci. What does Gucci have? All over face and lip gloss. What is that? Vaseline on your face? Okay. Too Faced Diamond Light Bronzer. Moon Juice Super Beauty. No, thank you. Sephora Collection All Over Solid Cleanser. A bar? Interesting. Elena, I have MAC on. I will make sure to put all the singles down below so you could take a look. Woo! Emily says, I think it's like the Chanel Clear Face Balm. Gotcha. Gotcha. Sure, if you're doing a photo shoot and you want to get like that avant-garde look. But, meh. What else do we got here? Sephora collection. Oh, nude sticks. I actually took a look at this, but I didn't know if I would really use it. The nude stick collection. Laura, my darling, what are your thoughts on Gucci and Hermes getting into the makeup world? It's a great question. I don't really know because I'm not that keen on luxury brands outside of the beauty space. I think they're just taking advantage of the fact that it is a billion-dollar industry and everyone and their mom wants to put their fingers in it, including luxury brands that already have and already are, you know, charging hundreds and thousands of dollars for their clothes and accessories. Why not beauty too? And also, I think, oh, actually, I think I have the book here. Let me go in the library for a second. Whoops, I almost tripped. Here it is. Ugh. Deluxe. Dana Thomas. The democratization of luxury. Giving a little piece of luxury for every part of society, right? So I think psychologically, if you have something from Gucci, even though you can't afford to buy a Gucci purse or a Gucci blazer or whatever piece of clothing, hey, TT's in the house. Any whatever piece of clothing that you can afford, at least you got a Gucci lipstick. So it's like, oh, I have something luxury. I have something from Gucci. And I think that's a part of the reason, Laura, why they're getting into beauty as well, is that they want to make these items with the designer name on them so people feel more inclined to buy it because it's pretty much in their budget, perhaps. So I highly recommend this book. I think it breaks down the whole luxury market superbly. Yeah. Pasha, I agree. I think it's great to give everyone an opportunity to choose if you want to buy something from the brand. I particularly love the design of the Gucci lipsticks and I love the actual Gucci formula, I have to say. I have Penny Beige, that's the only one I bought. Oh, and that's not true. I bought the bomb. Nisi, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much. Yes, it's a great read. It's a great read. Okay, so see, we're going over Sephora's arrivals and see what they got. I'm the only thing I want to get is just the Fenty, okay? And the Shoo Shoo. Definitely want to get the Shoo Shoo. I really like this little palette. Oh, thank you, Nisi. I appreciate that. It was a pleasure to teach. Oh yes, here we go. The Kaja. So the Kaja concept is intriguing, but I don't really think I would find use for this or the design to be practical in any way. You know what I mean? I just want to dip into the powder and go, whereas you gotta take it out, you gotta stamp it on the sponge, you gotta stamp it on your face, then you gotta blend it out. I just feel like there's just too much going on. You know what I mean? Not getting that wishful glow facial scrub. This guy, please. Meow. Meow. Oh, this is what I was trying to pull up. Clinique, look at this bronzer. I thought this was a highlighter. It's a bronzer. One shade. Oh, they were so nice to put the swatches on a deeper skin tone, but that looks very ashy. Very, very ashy. Sarah, the Kaja blush blends out great with fingers. Oh, wait, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I mean, come on, friends. Really? Really? Just don't even bother. Don't even bother. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing. Okay. Moving right along. Oh, the tangles. Tangle spray. What hair is really getting tangled for? Let me see here. What does it say? $25 for a tangle spray? Listen, I have. Remember Johnson Johnson's No Tears? Listen, you want a detangler? Go get that. It's from the drugstore, all right? Works wonders. Great. Aloe vera, also great detangler. Taya, listen, I had the Briogeo, I believe it was the avocado, co-wash or something like that. I tried it, and I liked it, but it wasn't particularly detangling. I felt like I could have gotten more slip from it. And for me, and this is what I felt about Pattern Beauty, I actually ordered the heavy conditioner and then I bought a small size medium conditioner from Pattern Beauty. The medium conditioner had great slip, but the heavy one had no slip at all. While I appreciated the thick and creamy texture, it really didn't detangle my hair. And I was very disappointed. I was expecting like some slip and slide, and I actually had to go in with my Jane Carter conditioner because the Pattern Beauty was giving me nothing. Nothing, okay? Jill. Hey, Jill. Say hi to Cooper for me. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Did anyone see Wayne Goss use the new hair products as face products? Is that really what he did? Oh my god. That is insane. Wayne, is that really what he did? Oh my god. Oh, speaking of Briogeo, we're looking at Don't Despair Repair Strengthening Treatment Hair Oil. How big is this hair oil? 1 ounce? Do I really need to take this poof out to see how much hair I have to use that oil? No freaking way. No freaking way. What does it have in here? Ingredients: castor seed oil, ceramide, squalene, rose extract. Sure, it looks really nice, but can't do it. Oh, we got the La Mer. We got the La Mer. Oh, here it is, the Givenchy bronzer in 3 shades. This is no, that was number 2. Number 3 doesn't look very different. That's number 3. That's number 2. Guess not. Shiseido, we're looking at the Ultimate Sun Protector Lotion SPF 50. I actually like Shiseido. I just don't like that they have fragrance in their sunscreens. That's why I usually skip over them. And that seems to be all that is on the new list. I guess I'm just buying the Fenty. I'm buying the Fenty, the cream bronzers, the cream blushes. Anything else? What's going on, Trish? Hello there. Excuse me. Veronica, Super Chat is a feature on YouTube where you can, if you like, donate money to the creator. Because of that, YouTube takes a 30% cut because they have this feature. And if you want people, if they want to have, for me to have the full amount, they could go through Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. But it's, it's nice that you could, it's like a tip. You know what I mean? Tanya, yeah, I think the only things I'm getting from the sale are the Melt Rust palette, all the Fenty cream blushes, maybe a bronzer. I think that's it. That's pretty much where I'm at. And with the shoe. Chris, absolutely. Amy, if you can only get one palette, ND Metropolis or PM Subversive. Amy, that's the question. Well, let's break it down. Are you into special shades? Because Subversive all the way. Even though you're only getting 10 shadows as opposed to 28, you still can do a lot of looks. And I have a, so thank you guys for the support for our most recent collaboration. I forgot to mention that with Kelsee Briana Jai, Mel Thompson, Michelle Wan, Morgan Turner, Glam Girl Chelsea, and Tara Lynn. Thank you so much. I had 2 videos that I held back from uploading because there were Pat McGrath tutorials. So I was like, let me not overload the squad with Pat McGrath tutorials, but I have a Subversive and Natasha Denona Safari palette combo tutorial coming up for a look. So stay tuned for that. Okay, people are saying Metropolis. People are saying Subversive. Friend, you have to figure out what color story best resonates. Alicia, what is your PayPal? Coming right up. I'll drop it down in the chat. I like Subversive because you have an opportunity for daily friendly looks as well as like the disco looks. Gigabyte and Night Creature, Blitz Amethyst, forget about it. You can't go wrong. It's so good. But Metropolis has those Sublime cream to matte shades that I think they're really easy to work with. And you just have a lot of shades in there. You got 28 shades. You got the olives and the neutrals and the blues and the golds and the coppers. You know what I mean? Anna Marie, Subversive or Midnight Sun, girl. Midnight Sun is my favorite right now, but Subversive is my first love. There's just something, Midnight Sun, there's just something about that palette. You know what I mean? Oh, Abba, so proud. You do good with super chats. As soon as this Roro is over, I'll send what I can. Oh, please, friend, you don't have to send me anything. Just having you here is a pleasure. Thank you for that, though. You're so kind. Oh, T, I'm blushing. Thank you so much. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Grey Dove asks, has anyone had issues with ND cream mats drying out? Let us know in the chat, fam. I just make sure my palettes are closed, but they could get hard pan depending on if you're using a brush that's already dirty or if you're doing swatches, what's on your fingers, if there's like any type of lotion or something. Lisa, what Tom Ford do you recommend? I think T would agree with me. If there is one Tom Ford item you should buy, is one of their Shade and Illuminate contour palettes. Hands down. Hands down. If you want an easy sculpt that blends itself and works with any other item in your makeup routine, in your makeup collection, that's it. Okay? It is so good. So good. The Tom Ford bronzers are great too. I feel the success rate with the Shade and Illuminate palettes are higher than the bronzers. I think the bronzers were reformulated and I think they're more powdery than like Gelée from like the first round. I think they're hit or miss with some people. I really like the Gold Dust one. I think the bigger ones have better ratings than the smaller ones per Temptalia's reviews. So I can't say that has been everyone's experience, but it appears that overall the bigger ones people like better. I would recommend the Tom Ford Quad too. I have Honeymoon, Golden Mink, and Body Heat. And they're just so easy to use. The wet dry formula is sublime to use. I mean, they blend themselves, they're skin like in finish. If you want a little bit of like shine on the eyes, easy to achieve. Kelsey, what you gotta say, my love? Bronzers on their third reformulation, Kelsey says, because she has been reviewing and seeing these bronzers for quite some time. Thank you for the update, my love. Oh, and the Soleil Neige collection from Tom Ford is standout. The cheek and the cheek stick with the blush side and the highlight side, amazing. May I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting. Mayra or Myra? And I know you already told me I'm an idiot. I do not have BoxyCharm. Molly, Body Heat, Tom Ford, all the way. Emily, their new eye and face palettes on their website now. Friends, 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 get the heck out. Where? Hold on. Would it be under? What it would be under? I don't want fragrance. I don't want it. Maybe it will be under bronzer? No. What would it be under? Kelsee says they were powder at first, then large gelée type. They kept some of the powder ones in small compact. Ah, now the gelée ones are gone and the powder ones are back and the only ones. Kelsee, which formula do you like better, friend? Where are they? I don't find them anywhere. Uh, it's under eyeshadow. I'm so crazy. Friends. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's hold our britches together. Shade and Illuminate. 4 colors available. This is the Rose Cashmere. Holy mackerel. Whopping 155. Kelsee says the OG powder ones, back when Bronze Age was a powder. Oh, I wish I got that one when it was a powder, Kelsee. I missed out. Man, oh man. It comes in, these are called the Shade and Illuminate Face and Eye Palettes that come in different, like Shade and Illuminate 0102, whatever, right? Wow. Look at that one with the blue. Oh my goodness me. This is Moss Agate. Oh, we got the faces. We got the heads. That looks gorgeous. That blue, get the heck out of here. Now we have Moonlit Violet. Oh, the violet one is so pretty. I don't know if they're limited edition. I hope not. We don't have pictures for the Moonlight. Oh, Rose Cashmere. It says, no, Red Harness. Oh, look at that one. The Red Harness one. That looks pretty. That looks to be like the neutral basic palette. Wow. But the shades, like the face shades look gorgeous. And lastly, Rose Cashmere. We don't have any photos for Rose Cashmere. Taya, it's not available yet. She says, okay, it's fine. I'll wait. I'll wait. Friends, we are at the hour. We did our, I know I didn't actually recommend anything to you guys. Let me just say this. I feel you have already had an eye on several items that I speak fondly of on my channel. And you probably already have your carts full. So I don't think I have to do another video on my Sephora recommendations. And I also don't want to add to, there has been a lot of retail seduction going on. And I think we're all adults and we can all decide for ourselves if it's in the budget or not to buy something, right? But I think it's very clear based on my reviews and my tutorials and the makeup that I list in my description box, what are my favorites. And if you are so kind to use my affiliate links, I am very much appreciative. So I don't think I would go forward. I'm not going to do a recommendation video. So I hope you are okay with that. And if you need recommendations, you're more than welcome to just message me and I could just tell you if you're thinking about these items or what have you. Okay? Jocelyn, thank you for the thumbs up reminder. Rocky, I would suggest SPF, but they're not going to be sold at Sephora. Unfortunately, I either get them from like Soko Glam or the Nivea. The Nivea right now is only available. Well, not really. I think Nivea is probably available on Yes Style if you want to check that out. But I have all that. I have a lot of my SPF favorites in my description box too. But if you want to message me, I could send you a few. Okay, so I hope you are okay with that, friends. That will be my kind of recommendations video, if you will. My Sephora recommendation list is just my channel. You know what I mean? So thank you so much for coming in. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for those who did class with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for staying for the whole live, for a portion of the live. If you're watching on the replay, thank you so much for being here with us. I really appreciate your support, and just even if you just watched, it is fine. Let me know what you guys want to do on Wednesday and Friday. I definitely want to. Z Life Happy suggested that we do more live tutorials for makeup. So maybe Wednesday will be our makeup tutorial night. And then Friday, if you don't want to do a lesson, then maybe we could spend the first half answering any movement questions, right? So I want to make sure this is as valuable to you as possible. And if you don't feel comfortable doing anything class wise, you let me know and we'll switch it up. Okay? Good. Thank you for the thumbs up reminder again. Let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments, or you can message me. And I'm so happy you guys got some of your Sonia G brushes. Yes. Thank you if you used my link. I really appreciate it. Sylvie tutorial night will be great. It will be nice to know in advance what tools we need to. Yes, thank you so that for that reminder. I will definitely put that on the community post when I post the live details. So thank you for that, Sylvie, for that reminder. Good night, everyone. Please stay safe. Be well. If you need to reach out and rant, you rant. And yes, thank you again for joining me tonight. Thank you, T. Thank you, Shannon B. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Kelsey. If I'm missing anyone, let me know. I am so sorry if I did. Much love to you all, and I will see you soon. Take care.